Okay, let's talk Ukraine, okay? The president, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, is making a surprise visit to the G7 in Japan tomorrow. I can tell you he's going to be asking for help. More for him and more to disadvantage Russia. He's going to ask people to do things for him, to do things against Russia. P.J. Crowley was Assistant Secretary of State in the Obama White House and is the author of Red Line, American Foreign Policy in a Time of Fractured Politics and Falling States. Joins us now. It's good to have you. Thank you for doing this. What is the chance that the president of Ukraine is successful in getting more countries to give positive assistance to him, financial and military, and to take steps against Russia?
I think some of that's already underway. Today, the United States announced greater sanctions against Russia in cooperation with the G7 nations. And President Biden has indicated that the United States will provide training support to begin the process of introducing Ukrainian pilots to the F-16. That's very significant. But I also think, Chris, you understand politics very well. Geopolitics overlaps. You've got substance and you've got the picture. And the fact is, it'll be very dramatic when Volodymyr Zelenskyy is confident enough to travel to Japan to meet with the most powerful leaders of the Western world. That is a sharp contrast to Vladimir Putin, who's bunkered in the Kremlin and having grossly miscalculated is trying to figure out how to salvage something out of the conflict that he started.
Do you think we're any closer to an end?
I don't think we're very close to the end. But I mean, let's talk about the short term and the long term. And this is where the F-16s come into play. In the short term, we're trying to give Ukraine as much support as we can to resist the Russian invasion. And this is remarkable. Just 15 months ago, we didn't think Zelenskyy could survive. Not only has he survived, he's thriving, as we're going to see in his appearance in Japan. But we're trying to give him support without escalating the conflict to a point where we risk a direct confrontation between the United States and NATO and Russia. But over the long term, and the F-16s are not necessarily going to be a major factor in the existing conflict in its current phase. There's going to be months, if not years, before Ukraine brings this capability, to the table. But the long term, going back to the Bush administration, the American policy, the NATO policy, is that at some point, Ukraine will qualify for admission to NATO. It can't happen today. You can't bring a war into NATO, but bringing the F-16 to Ukraine, raising their defense capability, puts them on a path that eventually could lead, if the situation stabilizes, to NATO membership.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.